As young Sheldon evolved to be a family comedy, there has been an increased focus on the rest of the Coopers, making it clear that some of them are better than others. Sheldon Cooper may be the titular character of the Big Bang Theory prequel, but it doesn't mean that he is the clan's best member. Over the years, CBS has expanded the show's storytelling to ensure that everyone else from his family is given their respective due. This makes young Sheldon appealing to a broader audience because it can also be enticing to those who don't particularly care about the Big Bang Theory. Narratively, diversifying the show's storytelling makes it clear which character truly stands out. While not everyone is given the same amount of focus, young Sheldon has been on the air for enough time now for viewers to truly know each member of Sheldon's family. The family has gone through a lot in the last 6 years, including a major crisis after Georgie got Mandy unexpectedly pregnant. Overall, all members of Sheldon's clan are good people. Despite their flaws, they love and support each other. As individuals, however, young Sheldon's current creative approach highlights which ones are truly the best. After debuting in The Big Bang Theory, young Sheldon is able to flesh out Mary Cooper more. While the prequel functions as the origin story for her son, it also reveals new details about the Cooper matriarch. While it's no secret that Mary has a soft spot for the boy genius, young Sheldon shows just how detrimental this tendency is not only to everyone else in her family, but also to Sheldon himself. Mary always taking Sheldon's side likely contributed to his bad behavior in The Big Bang Theory. Had she been stricter, then her son likely wouldn't have been too difficult to deal with. Another reason why Mary ranks low in this list is her lies about George and her other kids in The Big Bang Theory. She painted George as a negligent father in the nerd-centric sitcom when he is far from it, as seen in young Sheldon. Granted that he has his flaws, it's difficult to argue the Cooper patriarch's dedication to his family. She also described George and Missy as dumb, when in reality they are not. Finally, Mary's dedication to her church often superseded her commitment to her family, which usually created conflict. In an effort to further capitalize on The Big Bang Theory's popularity, CBS launched its first and still only spin-off, Young Sheldon, which functions as the origin story for Jim Parson, Sheldon Cooper. While its parent series was technically an ensemble series, it became increasingly clear over the years that Sheldon was its true lead, with many of the episodes were driven by his story. Even when he was not the focal point of an episode, he remained major factor in every narrative. Couple that with Sheldon's penchant for sharing stories about his childhood in Texas, and it's understandable that he is the subject of the franchise's first offshoot. However, just because he is the titular character of young Sheldon doesn't mean that he is its best player. In fact, out of all 6 Coopers in the show, Sheldon is the worst. Granted that his younger counterpart is tamer than his adult version, Sheldon's tendency to be self-centered occasionally makes it difficult to root for him. Young Sheldon's deep dive into his childhood also highlights just how difficult it was for his siblings to grow up with someone like him. In more recent seasons, CBS seems to have forgotten to utilize the character in a way that will emphasize his good qualities, making him more divisive.